Plant tissues and anatomy. Tissue. Anatomy is the study of internal structure of organism. Organs are made up of group of cells. A group of cells having essentially a common function and origin is called as tissue. Plant tissues are grouped as meristematic tissue and permanent tissue on the basis of its ability to divide. Let us study the meristematic tissues first. It is a group of young cells. These are living cells with ability to divide in the regions where they are present. These are polyhedral or isodiametric in shape without intercellular spaces. Figure 8.1 depicts meristematic cells. Classification of meristem. Origin. Primordial meristem or promeristem is also called as embryonic meristem, usually occupying very minute area at the tip of root and shoot. Primary meristem originates from the primordial meristem and occurs in the plant body from the beginning, at the root and shoot apices.
Secondary meristem occurs in the mature region of root and shoot of many plants.
Position.
Apical meristem
is produced from promeristem and forms growing points of apices of root, shoot and their lateral branches. It brings about increase in length of plant body and called as
apical initials.
Figure 8.2 shows location of meristematic tissues. Function. Young growing regions of the plant has protoderm and forms protective coverings like epidermis around the various organs. Permanent tissues. This is a group of cells which have lost the capacity of division and acquired a permanent size, shape and functions. It is due to different morphological, physiological and functional changes that occur during maturation of the cell. Simple permanent tissues. Cells in this tissue are thin-walled, isodiametric, round, oval to polygonal or elongated in shape. Cell wall is composed of cellulose. Cells are loving with prominent nucleus and cytoplasm with large vacuole. Figure 8.3 denotes simple permanent tissue. Collenchyma. It is a simple permanent tissue made up of living cells. The cell wall is cellulosic but shows uneven deposition of cellulose and pectin, especially at corners. The walls may show presence of pits. Figure 8.4 denotes the same. Sclerenchyma. It is a simple permanent tissue made up of compactly arranged thick-walled dead cells. The cells are living at the time of production, but at maturity they become dead. Figure 8.5 denotes the same. Complex permanent tissues. First, xylem. It is a dead complex tissue. Components of xylem are tracheids, vessels,
xylem parenchyma
and xylem fibers. Figure 8.6 denotes xylem tissues and vascular bundles. Xylem tissue. Perforation plates, fiber, vessel member, tracheids. Vascular bundle.
crush phloem,
Column cell, xylem parenchyma, protoxylem, metaxylem, protoxylem cavity. The xylem also provides mechanical strength to the plant. Tracheids and vessels conduct water and minerals. These are also known as hydromes. In pteridophytes and gymnosperms, tracheids are conduction elements and vessels in angiosperms. Selaginella, that is pteridophyte, and netum, that is gymnosperm, showed presence of vessels. Epidermal tissue system. It forms the outer covering of plant body and is derived from protoderm or dermatogen. Then, two types of structures are seen in epidermal tissues, which are epidermis and epidermal appendages. Ground tissue system. All the plant tissues, excluding epidermal and vascular tissue, is ground tissue. It is made up of simple permanent tissues. Example, parenchyma. It is present in cortex, pericycle, pith, and medullary rays in the primary stem and root. Secondary growth in plants. The vertical growth of the roots and stems in length with the help of apical meristem is called as primary growth. Dicotyledonous plants and gymnosperms exhibit increase in girth of root and stem.
In dicot stem,
Secondary growth begins with the formation of a continuous cambium ring. Wood. During favorable conditions, spring wood, that is early wood, is formed which has border xylem bands, lighter color, trichids with thin walls and wide lumen. Fibers are less in number, low density. Cork cambium and secondary growth. Increase in diameter of stem by secondary growth is mainly due to the activity of vascular cambium, present at the outer cortical layer. When epidermis gets ruptured, it becomes necessary to replace these cells by new cells. Anatomy of root, stem and leaf. Anatomy dicot root. The transverse section of a typical dicotyledonous root shows following anatomical features. The outermost single layer of cells without cuticle is epiblemma. Some of its cells are prolonged into unicellular root hair. Next to it is the cortex, which consists of several layers of typical parenchymatous cells. Figure 8.14 denotes the same. Anatomy of monocot root. It resembles
that of dicot root
in its basic plan. However, it possesses more than 6 xylem bundles. Polyarch condition. Pith is large and well developed. Secondary growth is absent. Figure 8.15 denotes a monocot root.
Anatomy of dicot stem.
Sunflower. A transverse section of dicot stem shows the following structure. Epidermis is single, outermost layer with multicellular outgrowth called trichomes. A layer of cuticle is usually present towards the outer surface of epidermis. Cortex is situated below the epidermis and is usually differentiated into 3 regions, namely hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis. Figure 8.16 shows a dicot stem. Anatomy of monocot stem. It differs from dicot. Epidermis is without trichomes and hypodermis is sclerenchymatous. Vascular bundles are numerous and are scattered in ground tissue. Each vascular bundle is surrounded by a sclerenchymatous bundle sheet. Figure 8.17 shows a monocot stem. Anatomy of leaf. Dorsiventral leaf is very common in dicotyledonous plant where the mesophyll tissue is differentiated into palisade and spongy parenchyma. Isobilateral leaf. In this leaf, both the surfaces are equally illuminated as both the surfaces can face the sun and show similar structure. The two surfaces are equally green. Generally, monocotyledonous plants have isobilateral leaves. Figure 8.18 shows a monocot leaf. So that is all.
Chapter 8 Biology. Thank you.